Hello once again, everyone, and welcome to Crusnik Sanctuary. I'm your host, Crusnik X, and alongside me is Arya Stormborn.
I'm here. Somewhere.
Lord Firex.
Oh, goodness me, hello.
And Corlash.
This is Corlash, taking a message.
Yeah, let's pretend we believe that.
At the sound of the beep, please leave a message.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Alright, can you say something right quick?
Something right quick?
Good enough. So, once again, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, the most recent expansion in the Final Fantasy XIV saga, dealing with content from the most recent patch 6.3. Today we are actually going through something that we are way behind in, and with the more recent patch coming in late May, the upcoming patch coming in late May, yeah, I'm long overdue for this.
Oh.
So, tonight, we are going to be going through Eureka Orthos, the newest deep dungeon released with... What are you laughing about?
And we're going to be delving deep.
And deep.
Deeper.
And wide.
Get your mind out of the fucking gutter.
Never.
I'm not in the gutter. I'm happily paddling down the sewers.
Mm-hmm. Anywhoosy. Alright, now that we've got everything leveled, I still haven't figured out how to get that mic to not pick up my voice, but whatever. We're gonna talk to an old comrade over here.
Oh, crap.
What?
I can't do this.
Why not?
Why?
Because I haven't cleared the first floor.
Oh, she didn't clear Palace of the Dead. Shit.
Y'all have fun. Can you do it without me?
I can, but...
Huh.
Sure?
Yeah.
I mean, we can always do Palace of the Dead first, and then we can pick this up tomorrow.
No, that's not fair. We've
I have
rescheduled.
plans tomorrow, unfortunately.
Alright, babe. I'll get you through Palace tomorrow night or
It's
something.
fine. We've already rescheduled with them twice.
Yeah.
You need to do this.
Yeah, fair point. Alright. Well, Arya can watch along at least. Which is kind of a drag, but Koh Rabntah has been a fixture here in Mordona for quite some time, dating way back to Rome Reborn days. But they repurposed her for this particular quest line, seeing as how her original repeated quest got taken out recently. So, to not waste any more time, we're going to talk to Koh Rabntah. We're going to talk to her and complete the level 81 quest, Delve into Myth. Ah, fancy meeting you here, Chris. Have you been well? Doubtless your adventuring duties have left you with little time for our humble organization. Still, I trust you have found a spare moment here and there to contribute to Noah's ongoing research. You are so very good at it, after all. Splendid, splendid. As you can see, my circumstances leave little room for complaint. My vessel remains intact, and this age has yet to lose its luster. All told, Poe's discovery of the orb containing my essence in Circus Tower was a happy twist of fate indeed. Not only have I been able to drink my fill of this world's mysteries and delights, but Koh seems more than happy to allow me all the time I need to indulge my curiosity. Now, before you pass judgment, I must remind you that this arrangement was carried out under mutual agreement. I fully intend to relinquish control to her as soon as my work here is done, and it just so happens you may be able to help with that. Rambros can scarcely stop talking about your adventures with the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, you see. I have heard the stories countless times. How in a strange turn of fate, G'raha was awoken from his slumber in the Crystal Tower far earlier than he should have been. How the Asian Fandaniel, who set our star on course toward the final days, was in fact Amon all along. Events of earth-shaking import. Events in which you invariably played a pivotal role. Your pedigree means there is none better suited to receive my request. Firstly, however, I would ask that you summon G'raha to the 8 Sentinels. I suspect he will answer the call of a comrade in arms much more readily than an anonymous researcher calling themselves an Archmagus. Yes, is he? Chris! What a pleasant surprise! I can't remember the last time you called me. Oh my. What the fuck happened? Oh, that, 'twas nothing. Nothing at all. I'm much more interested in you, my friend. Are you well? You aren't in some sort of trouble, are you? You sound like you're more in trouble than anything else. That's quite the yarn. You say the Archmagus Noah, inhabiting the body of a young researcher, has asked you to ask me to make haste to the 8 Sentinels. Have I got it right? Absolutely fascinating! I'll be there at once. As soon as I conclude my current business, that is. I promise to be quick. Tell Noah, or is it Koh, that I am eager to make her acquaintance. Until then, Chris. Oh yeah, he sounds a little bit too excited.
He always sounds excited.
True. Well, I certainly did not mean to rush the poor lad. I hope his haste does not come at the expense of caution. Even so, hearing the loyalty you inspire in others makes me feel secure in my choice to place this task in your hands. Now then, it would be improper for us to be late to our appointment after pulling G'raha away from his work. Feel free to go on ahead. I shall be not far behind. Alright, time to fly.
Oh, Lord.
We still can't fly over the wall, right?
No, we cannot.
Wait.
Waiting.
That is so fucking lame. It's like right there.
I think they've basically made the actual approach to the tower its own instance.
Maybe that, but then why would they include it on the map?
Damn.
Seems just kind of like they...
Probably a byproduct of when the whole area wasn't flyable still.
Yeah, true.
There's,
Or because of the fact that this map doesn't... This part of the map doesn't unlock until after a realm. I mean in terms of, like, A Realm Reborn 2.0, not the entire expansion. Anyway, let's set our destination and see what's going on. I came as quickly as I could. Haven't kept you waiting, have I? Nope, not at all. Good, good. When you told me that Noah herself was a party and all that, I knew this was an opportunity I would be loath to miss. When placed against the rebirth of both Xande and Amon, the survival of Noah's essence seems almost quaint. Still, I can't help but be excited to meet her and hear what this request of hers entails. If I were to hazard a guess, it has something to do with the Crystal Tower. Your instincts are correct. Now, let me see those eyes. A deep crimson, the likes of which I have not seen in many an age. Oh, this? Magics are required on the road ahead, and I had to prepare. While adept enough as a researcher, I'm afraid Koh's aptitude in the ethereal arts is non-existent. It was necessary for me. Sorry. Magics are required on the road ahead, and I had to prepare accordingly. While adept enough as a researcher, I'm afraid Koh's aptitude in the ethereal arts is non-existent. It was necessary for me to acquire the proper attire that I might in some small way make up for this deficiency. While my abilities now are but a shade of what they were at my zenith, they shall suffice. You can thank Rowena's House of Splendors for meeting even the most esoteric of my demands. Did you... You've truly captured the spirit of lag. Why, thank you. I did try. Every Magus knows that function must be married with looks. Those that fail to learn that lesson seldom last long. However, I do wish I could have added a touch more flair. Amon would have clucked his tongue in disapproval at the sight of me. Alas, I had to appease Koh's preferences as well. She insisted that the first few outfits I selected were much too gaudy, and eventually we landed on this compromise. Beauty truly is in the eye of the beholder, I suppose. Yes, very, truly fascinating, most illustrious Noah. I could listen for days. Yet there is the question of why I was summoned here. And Chris, for that matter. Why have you gone to such lengths to seek us out? Yes, quite right. To understand where we are heading, I must first tell you what came before. In the twilight of the Third Astral Era, with the Alagan Empire at the height of its glory, a laboratory was constructed beneath the Crystal Tower. There, the Empire's most sensitive research was conducted. The means of achieving eternal life and resurrection. Clone technology. Control mechanisms for the icons and the eventual completion of the Dalamud prototype. Those were but a few of the many projects pursued deep under the earth, all in absolute secrecy with the full blessings and guidance of the royal family. It was dubbed Eureka Orthos by the Emperor himself, a fitting name for a place which would become a nexus of creation. Eureka? You can't mean what I think you mean. I believe you and Kryl are well familiar with the Forbidden Land. When that island appeared suddenly in the waters of the Far East, it was dubbed Eureka after the Alagan legend. The stories say that in the center of a vast labyrinth slumbers a weapon of incomprehensible power. Oh, so the passage of time has not erased our deeds entirely. That legend has a hint of truth in it. The development of specialized weapons was a main subject of research within Eureka Orthos. It comes as no surprise that rumors of what transpired there would eventually grow into the tales of which you speak. And I still haven't finished the Forbidden Land yet. However, Eureka Orthos is no myth. It exists as surely as you or I, and it was every bit as magnificent a feat as Circus Tower. I have reason to believe it survived the chaos of the Fourth Umbral Calamity relatively unscathed. I know where it is, and I know how we can gain entrance. My peerless knowledge of teleportation magic shall take us to the gates, and the royal blood flowing through Grahatia's veins shall open them. I would very much like to once again set foot within those halls, where I refined and perfected the means of transferring my essence to and from various subjects. Which brings me to my request. I would have you delve into the deepest regions of Eureka Orthos and drag its secrets, kicking and screaming, into today. With the flow of time within the Crystal Tower restored, the laboratory should be fully active, its unfinished experiments and long-dormant security measures wandering aimlessly in search of intruders. The first order of the day shall be to put these obstacles to rest and advance to the 30th floor of the facility. I'll accompany you. If this place is as dangerous as it sounds, you'll need every extra weapon you can get. I'm afraid I cannot permit that. Your role in this ends once the gates to Eureka Orthos have opened. I understand your disappointment, but the same blood that makes you useful as a key makes you a hindrance to fulfilling this mission. It ties you too strongly to the Empire. Unlike the Crystal Tower, there is no need for Eureka Orthos to inspire hope. Alag is gone, its inheritors long dead. I wish for the Empire's deeds, no matter how unsavory, to be beholden with eyes unclouded by legacy, that they might be judged for what they were. So, Chris, I know I have been long in the asking, but will you accept this task? Oh, like I even have a choice to refuse.
No.
Naturally, I
Just
shall
say
offer...
no.
Naturally, I shall offer all the help I can muster, and you are free to take any spoils you find. There is much that could be of use to one such as you. I'm in.
Fine.
I knew you would find the scent of adventure irresistible, but I thank you nonetheless. Drink your fill of ancient secrets and buried sin. Well then, I suppose it is time to make our ingress. Allow us to borrow the key that Une and Dolga entrusted to you so long ago. That's it. Ah, the connection seems to be stable. Very good. Promise me you'll come back in one piece, Chris. Return in any other shape, and not even another calamity will convince me to open these gates. Yeah, I know, you're worried about me. Must you fuss over him like a child? He to whom Alagan ruins are almost commonplace, who bested even a Mon in combat. Compared to such trials, this will be but a footnote in the long history of heroics. Once Chris returns from his expedition, you are more than welcome to return here and listen to the report. Rest assured you shall remain fully apprised of any world-threatening developments. That's a small reason, but I suppose it must suffice. Should you find yourselves at an impasse, do remember that I'm only a call away. Now then, let us make ready. The secrets of Eureka Orthos lie in wait to be found. Awesome. Let's get in there. After a quick break. So I can fix my controller for the umpteenth time. Oh, of course there's gotta be another thing we have to run to before we can actually complete this. Oops. Oh. Here we are. Rambros has furnished me with all the manpower I requested. The capable researchers of the Sons of St. Koinok stand ready to organize your expeditions and appraise any rarities you may find. As for my part, I have managed to offset the magical limitations of this vessel with my boundless knowledge, procuring 2 tools that should be of great use to you. First, special armor. You see, in the days before the 4th Umru calamity, the researchers of Eureka Orthos fortified it with wards that enervate the faculties of any intruders. Even the most masterful weapons are rendered useless if they cannot be swung. To overcome this, I have imbued a set of armor with opposing wards, which should nullify the effect, thus allowing you to fight with gusto. Second is a handy little device called a demi-clone generator. As the name implies, it is capable of creating near clones in a matter of moments. Such clones, while imperfect, were often used in experiments. If you come across tombstones containing data on such experiments, the generator can make sense of them. Furthermore, while the ether of the clones dissipates as quickly as vapor in a hot beaker, an extra hand or two may prove useful in pulling you from a perilous situation. Take these tools in good health, and may they serve you well. Once you have steeled your nerves and sharpened your weapons, speak with Khatun to begin. Okay. Khatun? Well met, Chris. I am Khatun, and Mistress Noah has tasked me with overseeing all manner of support for your expeditions into Eureka Orthos. That lass over there is Valoroin, and she'll appraise the worth of any trinkets or treasure you may find. Mistress Noah has also provided us with a synthesis node, and we're standing by to offer whatsoever aid we can. I take it the Archmagus has given you the 2 pieces of equipment she was so proud of making. Excuse me, but for your own safety, I must ask you to show them to me before I allow you to set foot into the unknown. Really? You're gonna make me freaking hand this over?
Yes.
Everything appears to be in working order. Now then...
That's all Warriors of Light are good for.
Yeah. Everything appears to be in working order. Now then, you're ready to go. Our first goal is to reach the 30th floor of the facility. Go forth, Chris. and show the realm that Alag's most deadly creations are no match for our heroes. Finally, now I can fix my controller. Eureka Orthos is now accessible. You may enter the deep dungeon by speaking with Khatun again. You must be a disciple of war or magic of level 81 or above to participate, and your level will be adjusted to 81 upon entering Eureka Orthos for the first time. Further details can be had by speaking with Khatun. To return to this location, you may speak with Burnell at Revenant's Toll. Finally, shortcut, so we don't have to fly all this way. We're going to take a quick break, and in the next episode, we will take on Eureka Orthos. Until then, if you're watching on Twitch, stay tuned. But if you haven't done it yet, hit that follow button and turn on notifications so you're well informed. If you're watching on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe by clicking here and click the bell icon for notifications. Click here to watch more. Click here to watch the full Endwalker playlist. And click here to watch the next episode when it comes out. See you in a bit.